Well, hello, Capricorn, and welcome to FireStarTarot. I am Empress Egypt. And as you can tell from the title, this is going to be your love reading. So we are going to be tapping into your person of interest. We're going to be seeing where their current energy is at and how they're feeling towards you. And we will be clarifying as well. Today, I will be using 3 decks. We will be using the Pinning Rose Love Oracle. For the overall energy, we will be using the Mystic Mondays Tarot to clarify, and then I will be tapping into some ending energy, with the Journey of Love and the Journey of Love 2 combined. Before we get into this reading, you guys, I will be providing timestamps for you guys to bypass the intro. I do ask that if you are new here to go through the intro a few times just to kind of get familiar with me and the way I do things here on my channel. With that being said, you guys, my channel is all about the path to self. It's definitely about self-expansion, healing, and of course, looking at things from a higher perspective, both perspectives, not just one or the other, okay? So again, with these readings, we are going to be tapping into your person's energy, but remember, this is their perspective, the way they feel. This does not mean it's the actual reality of things, okay? It's their perception. You guys, if you're new here, don't forget when you subscribe to my channel, you automatically are entered into any of my giveaways. If you do win, if you are a winner in my subscriber giveaways, your name will be pulled out so that it's fair for everybody, okay? Congratulations to Maria. She was the winner of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Super excited. We already set her appointment. Super excited to just kind of get to know her energy. I also want to say thank you for all of you guys who have purchased my readings as well as donated to my channel. You guys, all the information down below if you want to book a reading or donate is down below, including the links to follow me on Instagram where I announce my winners, okay? With that being said, you guys, if it resonates, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Get this video in the algorithm. I love you guys. And with that being said, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get into this reading, all right? So Capricorn, again, we're going to be tapping into your person's energy. We're going to see where they're at, how they're feeling for you, and just kind of start diving deep, all right? Breaking their exteriors and finding out where they're at emotionally, okay, and how they're feeling towards you and this connection with you, all right? Spirit, show me where Capricorn's person of interest is at. First up, we do have sorrow coming through right off the bat, okay? So clearly, Capricorn, there's some pain here when it comes to this person and how they feel for you, okay? Maybe there's a separation, maybe if not, maybe there's just a disconnect in this connection, so it's definitely creating some sorrow. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Capricorn's person of interest? We also have passion coming through. So clearly there's a creative spark between you two, or if not, there's at least some, definitely you're influencing this person in some type of way. All right, Capricorn, you guys must have had some type of intimate connection, or if not, they feel like maybe possibly you were pulled away by a different type of passionate connection. But I do feel that they have, again, an energy of really being passionate towards you here, Capricorn, all right? Spirit, what else do we have for Capricorn's person of interest and how they're feeling? We also have hurt. All right, so clearly there's a lot of pain here. We have sorrow and hurt now. So, it is what it is, but this pain is obviously enough to really create some hurt within their life, right? Maybe their outer circles, maybe they're hurting the ones around them too. Hopefully not physically. I'm speaking more emotionally because the roses are all about emotions, right? So definitely this person is in their head and thinking about the emotions of this connection, all right? Spirit, what else do we have for Capricorn's person of interest? We also have, commitment phobia. All right, so Capricorn, clearly I'm not going to say this is your energy because your person must have a commitment phobia here, because I know my Capricorns don't have commitment phobia issues. You guys are pretty bold. You'll speak your mind, female or male, doesn't matter. You're very stable, very grounded. So commitment is very easy for you. Matter of fact, you seek commitment, right? You seek stability. So again, hardworking, right? So I know this is your person's energy. So I do feel like your person maybe pulled back here, right? Maybe definitely had some issues within, the thought of committing, or the thought of having a committed relationship scared the shit out of him in some way, shape, or form. But clearly there's some hurt and sorrow here. So possibly some resentment or regret. Who knows? Let's tap into this energy a little bit deeper. Spirit, let's get 2 more cards, please, for Capricorn's person of interest. Thank you. We have accidental love and we have insomnia. So clearly something happened. Okay. I don't see a third party situation, but that's not to say that there's not one. But definitely something obviously influenced this individual to pull back and not commit, or something influenced them to not be committed. And again, so I feel like something happens, a separation kind of takes place, or at least some type of disunion. And so there's this energy of really thinking about, damn, why am I having feelings for this person? Why are they coming back? And why do I feel this way? Okay, so clearly they're going through the hurt and sorrow, or if not, they're at least looking at you as someone that they've hurt by their issues, right? So we're going to tap into these energies and find out what's really going on. Capricorn, bottom of the deck, we do have no. Okay, so denial in past tense. Okay, so clearly something in past tense was a big fat no. All right, and so this energy is really grounding this entire reading. All right, so I feel like honestly, Capricorn, this person in past tense told you no. They denied you. Maybe they went elsewhere. But I do feel like the sorrow comes before they go elsewhere. So I feel like there was some pain before you, Capricorn, before you even actually met this person. So maybe some past child or past just trauma in general. So let's start diving deep here. Again, we're going to be using the Mystic Monday's Tarot. Let's cleanse the deck a few times. I have already pre-shuffled off the camera and set intentions. I will shuffle a few times on camera for you guys. Okay, let's cleanse the deck at least twice here. All right. That new beginning, right? All right, so let's start breaking your person's walls down, okay? Before we start clarifying the cards here. So first up, we do have, wow, okay. The Hermit in reverse as well as the Hangman, okay? So the Hermit energy in reverse is definitely a person allowing outer influence, hint, hint, to really create this pull away from their destiny, right? So it's kind of like this faded energy with these two cards. Again, allowing outer influence, that 3D perspective to really stop them from possibly trusting their intuition, the way divine process works out, right? Just really going against universe here. And again, really trusting in the actual earthly things, right? So Spirit, what else do we have? Let's tap into this person's energy a little bit more. Let's split the deck. For the second time, we do have, wow, okay, so the Two of Swords is here as well as the Hanged Woman in reverse still, okay? So there's definitely a strong energy of this person really going against, again, God, purpose, universe, destiny. So of course they have this energy, so they're making decisions based off this, or they made the decision to go against their intuition, okay? And so what happens is it creates stagnation within their growth as an individual. Stagnation with all relationships they come in contact with. Because remember, we are energetic vibes, and every time we come in contact with somebody, we do an equal exchange, or at least we're supposed to, if you know so. If you don't know so, people can take your energy, right? Energy vampires. And if you don't get your energy in return, you just end up running out of energy. So it's important to remember that. This is why I block any negativity or delete and won't tolerate it. And it's really important, right? You have to just kind of, dismiss negativity in your life, because if not, that negativity will drain you. So it's really important, okay? So splitting the deck for the second time, we do have the Five of Pentacles in the upright with the Hanged Woman still in, the Hanged Woman still in reverse, right? So there's definitely an energy here of, again, okay, wait, yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying, you guys, I apologize. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, all right? So there's definitely an energy of, regardless, this person, it's like when they go against their intuition here, they're feeling left out in the cold, or either they're leaving people out in the cold, which means the second something goes wrong, they push away, okay? Hint, hint, commitment phobia, right? So it's definitely an energy of them really battling that 3D versus that 5D, right? So again, it's a strong energy of every time, again, they don't trust their intuition, they kind of allow this outer 3D perspective to influence them. And of course, this is where pain and sorrow comes from. But again, this is going back before you, okay? Because this passion comes in, whatever the situation is. Again, I'm feeling this pain coming from past tense before the connection was even made with you, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and start diving deep on these emotions and seeing why your person is feeling this way. So let's start with sorrow first, okay, Capricorn? Let's see why your person's sorrow and what they're sorrowful for. Spirit, why is sorrow here when it comes to Capricorn's person of interest? Show me what I need to see. Yeah, so there's definitely an energy of really learning and teaching, okay? So I will say that even though their sorrow is at least as far as how they feel, there's a lot of pain within this connection with you, okay? So when they think of you here, Capricorn, they feel a lot of pain. They feel a lot of sadness and sorrow. But at the same time, there's this understanding with the Hierophant energy, right? It's understanding that, yes, at the same time, they may have hurt you, and they may even be hurting by this now for their actions. But there was something that they taught you, and there was something that they learned. And that's exactly what this energy is coming through. So it's a very beautiful, strong energy right off the bat, okay? We also have the Four of Swords in reverse. They're also in this energy of accepting that because their mind state is unrocky and their mind state is unbalanced, it makes a lot of actions kind of fucked up, right? So it creates a lot of sorrow. And so they're acknowledging it here in this energy, okay, Capricorn? Spirit, let's get one more card when it comes to this sorrow, please. Yeah. Conflicting energy, 10 of Swords, makes complete sense. So yeah, again, because they're just really unstable within the way they're thinking of things here, they're creating a lot of sorrow in situations, whether this is, you know, creating sorrow towards others, or even, again, it's this equal give and take in a bad way, right? It's like, it makes them really conflicted. How can I explain this? It's like they know that they make poor choices, right? Because they're unstable within the way they think. And so they create endings, or sometimes don't create endings and leave this kind of energy of burden and unclear. It's this energy of being clear and not being clear, but equally using both of those powers to be able to kind of destroy, right? To inflict pain and sadness upon others, but on the same sense, it's an equal give and take even on the pain. It's because they feel that same pain, so they put that pain on others. Does that make sense, Capricorn? You know, I'm not saying that this person's a bad person. I'm just saying the way they're working, because the way they're thinking is not right. They end up really with this conflicting of energy of either creating endings that are painful on others, or walking away and not putting an ending to things and still inflicting pain on others. But it's because they have a lot of pain on the inside because they're unstable within the way they think, okay? But they are acknowledging here with the Hierophant energy that yes, they understand there was a learning and a teaching that took place 50-50. Again, the way they hurt others, they understand that it's like this. Again, it's this energy of yes, still having sorrow and regret for these things, but also accepting those things as kind of like this hope that they taught something to others, as well as much as the energy that they've learned from others. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into this passion and see what's going on with this passion energy. Spirit, why is passion here? Changes, right? So I do feel like, you know, they put an end to a certain situation, hint, with you, Capricorn, right? And so then they end up deciding to change and creating a new cycle. But it's important to understand that this change was based off of intimacy, was based off of things that felt good, right? The things that were seen here. So yes, they may have thought that it was love, or maybe they went elsewhere here. Again, I don't really feel third-party situations, so I don't feel like they're in a committed relationship. That's not saying that they're not. I'm feeling more of an energy, though, that they were just kind of careless with their sexual their sexual type of relationships, their sexual encounters, right? Maybe they were very promiscuous, Capricorn. It's kind of hard to say, but regardless, this person is acknowledging that they changed their situation. Okay, they changed things within this intimate connection. So I have a feeling it's kind of going back to this sorrow. So again, this is where they know they need change when it comes to the actions they're taking intimately. Okay. Spirit, let's get one more card, two more cards here for passion, please, for Capricorn. Conflicting energy, 5 of Swords. Yeah, again, this is really their mind state here, Capricorn. Okay, so you may be dealing with an air sign, or if not, you're just definitely dealing with somebody that's more in their ego, the logical sense, right? Very intellectual here. However, because of this, they end up being their own worst enemy, and they really start, being their own competition within the thoughts. I also feel like too, it's like it's like they're conflicted. In one moment, they're trying to change and get their thoughts in order. And then the next energy, it's like, I don't know how to do it. I can't do it. And then their thoughts are all over the place. So it's a very conflicting energy when I say competition within their thoughts. Okay. Spirit, let's get one more card. So this all has to do with these intimate connections though. Okay. And so again, this goes back to this energy of them understanding, learning, but also teaching others in the same time that they're learning. So again, this pain and understanding this pain is starting to kind of awaken here. Again, this is why they're still conflicted. It's because they're bringing it to the surface. They're acknowledging that there's an issue, right, that goes before any connection. And then they bring this into the connection. So they're acknowledging that. And this is where they're wanting to change. They're wanting to organize the way they're thinking here, okay? 8 of Swords. Okay. So yes, they are definitely in the mind of maniacs energy right now. This is the mind of maniacs to me. Okay. This is those self-inflicted entrapment type of destruction type thoughts, right? So it's this energy of your person literally tying themselves up with each one of these thoughts, right? These thoughts that create a lot of sadness and pain that not only do they feel inflicted and received, but also give, right? So again, it's this energy of it's like they have this energy, but they still have drive and ambition to where it's not doomed though, okay? It's just that they're really in their head right now. So they're really in their head when it comes to the intimate connections that they have taken. And I feel like this does include you too, right? It includes not only you, but also the intimate connections they took elsewhere or any other intimate connections that they've had, okay? So Spirit, what is this hurt coming through? The Nine of Swords energy, wow. Again, with another swords, right? Definitely majorly in their thoughts here, okay? But I feel like they put an ending to this situation with you. But I will tell you, they put an ending and they know they hurt you here, okay? This is really what I'm feeling. They're feeling the hurt that they've, again, this is going back to what they're trying to figure out here, because there was an unbalancing that took place before they met you. And I'm not trying to be rude, but there was also a disconnect before they met anyone else as well. So you weren't the only one here. I feel really strongly you weren't the only one here that they hurt, and I just have to call it like it is. But I will tell you that this person does think about the pain that they specifically put on you here. Okay. And there is this energy of them wanting to put an ending to this because they know the pain they've caused. And I do see an ending taking place, okay? So at least within the way they're thinking about how they've hurt you here. Spirit, what else do we have for this hurt? Conflicting energy. Wow, the Six of Cups, yeah. So definitely they're hurt and conflicted by you two together as a team, okay? And so what I'm saying by this is they feel some type of way with this energy. So they feel connected to you. Again, they really think about the hurt that they've kind of, put on you. They've inflicted on you here. And they think about how to end this pain, at least in their mindset, right? So of course, this connection, this partnership between you two conflicts them very much here, okay? And because it conflicts them, it obviously creates hurt within their emotions, okay? Spirit, what else do we have with the hurt card here? Yeah, so another conflicting energy, the Moon card, right? There's just illusions right now within their emotions, which is actually kind of weird because I'm feeling, not even weird, I'm feeling like this person clearly with all the swords is a very egotistical, logical person. So maybe they're very, very smart, very wise with their words. They know how to say things and maybe even how to maneuver situations because they're so powerful with the way they communicate. However, and this is weird because on the outer exterior, they seem like they have their shit together, but on the interior, they really, really battle themselves here. Okay. So again, it's this energy of this person kind of allowing emotions to come in now, right? With this hurt, it's like they're acknowledging this sorrow. So what takes place is they're tapping into their heart space. They're tapping into their emotions because they're trying to learn from this, right? They're trying to change and think differently. So what happens is they slowly start acknowledging the pain that they've caused and the endings that, they've created that have created this pain and this hurt. So again, they start thinking about this connection with you and they really start to see illusions within their emotions. Well, it's illusions because they think about it so much instead of fully feeling it. So they're kind of in this energy again of just really embracing things and taking them, but also trying to figure them out. So let's take a look at this commitment phobia, spirit-wise commitment. Wow, the Queen of Wands energy, right? Yeah, definitely. So they were afraid to take this commitment with you because it was very intense. It was very intimate. But I also feel like with this Queen of Wands energy that this person was very attractive on top of it. So, definitely there's a lot of fire here, right? A lot of fire energy, a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of influence. But even more importantly, there's a lot of logic, okay? So it's definitely this energy of thinking about things and also feeling things, okay? So, and I'm not talking about emotions, I'm talking about feeling things that tickle the fancy, okay? The wanting, the desiring, the lust, that kind of stuff, the cravings, right? This isn't a bad energy, but what I'm saying is that this energy ends up creating this commitment phobia, meaning they're very adventurous, they're very creative. So kind of the thought that they would have to bunker down with one created some issues because this would stop, in their mindset at least, stop this creativity, stop this fire from burning, right? So, and again, too, this is also with them bringing in this sorrow, the way they're thinking on top of this. So they're battling, you know, the air and the fire, and the air is just coming in and sweeping the flames in certain areas and then putting them out in others. But I feel like more importantly, with all this swords energy, this thought energy, it's definitely spreading this fire even more. Okay. So that could have been why when they did spread that fire, they just kind of went crazy with it intimately, right? Because they didn't really know it wasn't structured, right? The wind blew it in every different direction, if that makes sense. Okay. So it creates this commitment phobia. All right. And again, they're just kind of going everywhere here. Spirit, why else is commitment phobia here? Okay, we have the conflicting energy of the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So definitely they led to a passionate connection that didn't serve them. Also to this pulls back a new passionate beginning and strength within the connection within you, right? Because they pull back this energy and they decide to not commit to you and they decide to go elsewhere passionately. Again, this was the wind blowing this fire just kind of randomly. So they get to this Three of Wands and there's no strength with you. And then there's this dissatisfaction, right? The craving goes away and then they get conflicted with the Three of Swords, right? Thinking back to their emotions and what they've done wrong, back to this hurt, back to the sorrow, back to where this passion, again, just kind of everything, right? So this is the Three of Swords. This is them thinking about all the situations, right? This Three of Wands energy, right? This passionate connection. And then also the connection with you, the pain they've caused with you, with the way they think about these emotions with you, okay? So clearly there's some conflicting energy, right? They're really in their head about, again, this pain and this sadness that they've created on you. But more importantly, because of the decisions they've made. So the sadness that they've carried with them from the past, as well as the sadness they've created and the sadness that now they're craving to try to fix because it's unbalanced, right? So Spirit, why is this accidental love here? Why is this accidental love here? The Ace of Swords. Because they weren't clear. They didn't take action, all right? They didn't communicate properly, they didn't use their communication properly, right? Again, we're going back to someone that I said was very wise with their words and was very smart and able to maneuver if they could, or if they were able to, right? If someone wasn't protecting themselves, if someone, especially you Capricorn, didn't protect your energy, and when they come and they interact, they suck your energy and then you don't take anything of them, right? It's kind of this energy, like they feel like this wasn't supposed to happen. It's kind of like it's like they feel something more, right, than what they thought it was. So they're not clear, right? Because they didn't take action, but yet they're still feeling some type of way. Remember I said, I feel like your person feels some type of way. That's exactly what this is, right? So they're feeling like this is an accidental love. Yeah. And they're thinking about how they left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're thinking about how they didn't work with you, how they didn't try to even team up with you. They didn't even try. Yeah, they didn't make a decision because they were conflicted in their head with the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, straight up. Straight up, Capricorn. Spirit, why is this insomnia here? They can't sleep at night because now they're trusting their intuition and they're thinking about this hurt that they caused, right? The things that they didn't understand why they were still thinking about. Yeah, that's their intuition. Intuition knocking hard, keeping them up at night, making them think about their actions and thinking about their emotions. Yeah, and the burdens that they've laid upon others that they haven't fixed, the things that were left unturned. Spirit, what else do we have? Let's get one more card for insomnia. Yeah, they stay late. They literally stay up late at night. Capricorn, thinking about bringing justice and balance to a situation. Let's finish this deck, Spirit. Anything else for insomnia or anything else that needs to be seen? So yeah, there's like 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the things they didn't manifest here, the things they didn't manifest within this connection, not manifesting this balance. Wow, the Four of Cups in reverse, breaking up a very sturdy foundation, right? This is destroying a foundation, not having a stable foundation when it comes to loving you, when it comes to receiving and giving of emotions with you, right? So there's definitely this energy of, again, regret and resentment. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords in reverse, right? Definitely a lot of feeling like they can't move forward, feeling like they've lost here, okay? when it comes to the way they're thinking. Feeling defeated anyways. And so they're definitely, Capricorn is definitely keeping them up at night. So current energy is a little, they're definitely thinking about this really hard, okay? But clearly it's trusting their intuition and it's keeping them up at night. So, it is what it is, right? This is meant to be, okay? Everything happens for a reason. So let's get some ending energy here, all right, Capricorn? When it comes to you and this person, just something to kind of go home with, something to think about, something to sleep on, and just kind of remember and think about when it comes to this connection with this person. Of course, with like anything, you guys, you do have choices. You can make decisions. You don't have to hold on to somebody that is going through something. You can choose at any point to walk forward on the path to self and do what's best for you and find out what's destined for you instead of fading things, okay? So yeah, let's get one card, Spirit, when it comes to my Capricorns and this connection, something that they need to think about or something they need to hold on to, Spirit. Just one card, please. We have reminded of you constantly, number 37, synchronicity. So remember when I was telling you that they were feeling something and they couldn't really explain it, but obviously it's their intuition kicking in. So it's making them relive everything, including up to before they met you, right? So now we have this card, number 37, right? 7 and 3 is 10. It's all about completion. So it's kind of like now that they're trusting their intuition, it's keeping them up at late at night. There could be an awakening taking place, right? Because they're starting to see synchronicities. And so there's definitely this, okay, again, they're starting to feel things. They're trusting their intuition. They're understanding that things are unbalanced and they need to bring back justice to a situation. They're realizing that they created rocky foundations with you when it comes to their emotions, right? Not only their emotions, but your emotions for them. So again, they're thinking about how they haven't manifested with you. And this is some pretty serious, literally, Capricorn, you're on their mind. Like this is some serious, you have them thinking here. And again, they're seeing the synchronicities within this connection. And they're constantly reminded of you, Capricorn, okay? So again, you're heavy on their mind here. And I don't know if you can see that heart in those clouds, but literally it's like they think about you and they think about, yes, they may be saddened because they're thinking about how they hurt you, but regardless, that's emotions and that's strong emotions that they're feeling for you. And so there's this urgency for them to complete this, right? To get this taken care of, to figure this out, to be clear so that they can, of course, fix this unbalancing because it's driving them crazy. All right, Capricorn. So that's all I have for you guys this week. Let me know in the comments down below how it resonates for you. Don't forget to give me a like, a thumb, thumbs up, a share, a comment, do all the good stuff. Get this video in the algorithm so it does find who it's intended for. Capricorn, I will be doing a karmic reading tomorrow. So if you guys are in a relationship that is karmic and you just feel like you deserve more, that's definitely what the karmic reading's for. It's also for those of you guys who are a third-party situation or dealing with someone in a third-party situation. So definitely don't miss the karmic reading if that is your, that's your situation. I will also be giving you guys tomorrow a new love kind of singles prosperity type of reading as well tomorrow, as well as a general reading based off of your zodiac signs, just when it comes to prosperity and just, the path to self expansion type things in a general reading. So yeah, 3 readings, you guys, tomorrow, Capricorn. Definitely be on the lookout for those. Again, a general reading, a karmic reading, and a new love prosperity coming in, okay? All right, you guys. So I love you. Stay blessed, blessed be. And I will see you guys next week if I don't see you guys tomorrow. Bye.